welcome to This Day. It is Friday and it is August 19th. We actually have one meeting for you today. It's at 12:30 this afternoon. It is the United Mutual Meet the Candidates. And that is in the boardroom, virtual, as well as televised right here on Village Television, and that is at 12:30. All right, on our show today, we have a very special tour of Elam's Hallmark in Laguna Niguel. Scott walks us through the store and highlights some of the most fantastic ornaments that they have for the holiday season. Then we have the Sports Corner with Cole Young. And then we have the Equestrian Center's Little Sebi. I was out there with Laura Cobarrubias and we talked to her about Little Sebi, the new addition, and his routine, and learned all about what kind of a miniature horse he is. So stay tuned, we have a great show for you. All right, let's take a look at our weather. We are looking at warm skies. We continue our warm trend here. We're looking at 87, 68, 89, 69, 89, 68, 86, 68, and 88, 66. So very warm temperatures. Our sunrise this morning was at 6:16, and our sunset will be at 7:34. And Connie, thank you for sending in this glorious photo out from Tahiti. I just love it. You always get some great shots on the islands. If you have a photo of someplace that you have visited, please email us, lagunawoodsvillagetv@gmail.com. All right, when we come back, we are going to tour Elam's Hallmark. Stay tuned.
Diane's Hallmark in Laguna Niguel is now an Elam's Hallmark, and we are excited to be part of your community. We have just remodeled, and you will be surprised by the wide variety of fashion and accessories, home decor, collectibles, Disney, Peanuts, Harry Potter, and Star Wars, along with the largest Hallmark card selection in town. Stop in today and sign up for our Crown Rewards program and get a free Just Because card. Once a member, you can get a free card once a month. Elam's Hallmark, your neighborhood gift store.
Welcome to Elam's Hallmark here at the marketplace in Laguna Niguel. We're so excited to be in here in Laguna Niguel next to Hobby Lobby. We've recently remodeled the store, and we invite you to come in and discover the products that we carry. It's a wide variety, and you'll be shocked at what you find. We just recently got in our brand new Haunted Mansion products like Nightmare Before Christmas and our Hocus Pocus and our Haunted Mansion product from Disneyland. Very excited to get that new product in. And you'll discover as you look through the store, our fashion and accessory department. We have beautiful jewelry, some of the Okabe sandals that we recently got in, and the Katie Loxton purses. Beautiful new product. Value prices, you'll be shocked at the price that we have. And the display has so many great different options that you're gonna really love to discover what we have in the store. Let's go take a look at the Willow Tree product. All right, here is our Willow Tree collection. This is one of the most popular lines in the entire store. Customers love this line because there's the perfect gift for almost any gift-giving occasion. Whether somebody's having a baby or an anniversary, a wedding, even a great thinking of you piece like this one with the shell. This is a beautiful collection that the customers have always loved. And I just love the sentiment that they have with their Willow Tree statuettes. Let's go take a look at the other home decor products we have. This is another one of the great product lines I love in this store. This beach-themed home decor product that we have, including some of the Laguna Beach name drop. Absolutely love this product. Really makes great gifts. Sometimes people miss these beautiful shell wreaths that we have that come in boxed, perfect for gift giving. Absolutely love this line. Beautiful product line. from the bowls, the dishes, the soaps, there's all kinds of great products here. Let's go take a look at some of the licensed products that we also carry. I just love the Peanuts collection that we have. Hallmark has some of the greatest licensed properties right now in the Peanuts department. The blanket is so soft, and it has some of the great Peanuts comic strips, all the way to the traditional Snoopy stuffed animal with Woodstock. Absolutely love their Peanuts collection. But not only do we do the Peanuts collection, Hallmark has the greatest licensed properties. We have Star Trek, Nintendo. Right now, Grogu is one of the hottest characters out there, the little baby Yoda. And we go into Harry Potter, Star Wars, a lot of great collectibles in the licensed product line. Let's go take a look at the new keepsake ornaments. Now we have our Hallmark keepsake ornaments out. These are out about 6 months of the year, and the collector base for these ornaments has grown exponentially. The collector series ornaments are out. We love our Frosty Friends, which is in its 43rd year, all the way to our brand new first in the series Young Santa. So we love our collector series, but part of the popularity of the ornaments are the licensed properties they get in. Whether it's Golden Girls or Game of Thrones, we have Marvel and Star Wars, and the way they interact together when you press one, the Death Star plays. They are a lot of fun to come in, play, see how they interact, see what's new. Brand new designs we've never had. Grogu will be one of the top ornaments of the year. And along with the Harry Potters, some of these other collector series, now we even have the Funko Pop ornaments, which is brand new line for Hallmark, whether it's somebody from The Office or it is Grogu. We have some great licensed products here in the Funko Pop as well. So a lot of great new fun items, especially the keepsake ornaments that just keep coming out. So come in and explore and see what we have. Please come visit us at Elam's Hallmark in Laguna Niguel, and you'll be surprised what you find.
Elam's Hallmark, your neighborhood gift store.
Village Television presents Friday Films, only on Village Television. Fridays at 2 and 6 p.m. Foreign films, dramas, and comedies. Award-winning films, romance and mystery. Independent films. Every Friday, only on Village Television.
While not a whole lot is happening in the world of sports this week, there's still the excitement in the air for sports that are on the horizon. I'm Cole Young, and welcome back to another installment of Sports Corner. As I've been mentioning, NFL preseason is well underway as we slowly get closer to the regular season kickoff. The most impressive storyline of this preseason so far has been the Baltimore Ravens. Currently, the Ravens have won 21 straight preseason games, meaning they have not lost since the 2016 preseason. While preseason wins don't really mean too much, it's still a very impressive streak nonetheless. One reason a lot of people dislike the preseason is injuries. High-profile players get injured in meaningless games and are hurt for the remainder of their seasons. Just last week, Jets starting quarterback Zach Wilson went down with a non-contact knee injury. Luckily, the team believes he will only miss about 2 to 4 weeks, but it's still never a good sign when a starter gets injured in the preseason. However, with Wilson down, veteran quarterback Joe Flacco has been looking very solid in camp and could spark up a quarterback competition. Speaking of, the Pittsburgh Steelers currently have 3 potential starting quarterbacks on their roster, with first-round pick Kenny Pickett, Mitch Trubisky, as well as Mason Rudolph. It's unclear which will emerge as the true starter, and that could even change weekly during the regular season. The Seattle Seahawks still have not made a decision on their starting quarterback, whether it will be new addition Drew Lock or seasoned veteran Geno Smith. A lot of players are returning from last year's injuries, and some rookies are making big waves in camp so far. On top of all of that, Chargers safety Derwin James just became the highest paid safety in NFL history with a 4-year, $76.4 million deal. We are officially 3 weeks away from the start of the season, and this offseason has been incredibly exciting, so it will be another great year in the NFL. I could never talk about the upcoming football season without mentioning the return of college football. The first set of games kicks off next Saturday, August 27th. Take a look at the slate of games for the first college football Saturday. While no major top teams will be competing on the opening day, it's still a great feeling to have college football back on the horizon. Speaking of top teams, the Associated Press released its preseason top 25 teams earlier this week. I would go as far as to say not one person will be surprised to hear that Alabama, Ohio State, and Georgia are already predicted to be the top 3 teams. It is surprising, however, that last year's national champion Georgia Bulldogs are the number 3 team on the list, but they did lose a lot of their talent in the NFL draft. As I said, we are so close to the best time of year in sports. NFL is just about to begin, and the MLB playoffs will be here before we know it. We still have to wait until October for the NBA and NHL to start, but that will also be here before we know it. For now, that's all I have to report for this week's edition of Sports Corner. I'm Cole Young. Enjoy watching some preseason football or some regular season baseball this weekend, and I'll see you right back here next Friday.
As you can see, I am at the Equestrian Center, and I have Sebi here, who is our miniature horse, and he is dying for some of his little beet treats, and he has been so good. We are going to learn all about Sebi, the Equestrian Center, and also some sponsorship opportunities. I have Laura Kobaruvi is here with us, and she is the Senior Equestrian Supervisor. Come on over. How are you?
Good. Hi, Lisa. So great to see you.
Great to see you, and we've scared Sebi away for now. But, just tell me a couple of things about Sebi. So tell me how old he is, what kind of horse he is.
Sure. He's an American miniature horse. We actually got him over this last season, and he is 12 years old. We found him in Buena Park. He was owned by a family there who had him for their children, but unfortunately, horses, even when they're miniature horses, require specialized care. So he was getting a little out of hand for them, and they decided to generously donate him to us.
And that's great. And he has his own stall. He's peeking back in again. He has his own stall. And I know we just had the Saddle Club on, and they're going to have him a new door. So he'll have a new fancy door.
Yes, he will. He's going to have a door that has a specialized little cutout so he can stick his head out and really enjoy seeing everything going on in the farm and never be left out.
Excellent. Now, he's 12 years old. And tell me, I've seen other small horses, but what are their kind of like their breed?
Yeah, so the American miniature horse is both a pet breed, so not really for riding, but they also are a cart pony. So many times people who may have worked with bigger horses before and for whatever reason cannot, will take on carting with the miniature horses. You can see how tiny they are. They're not very intimidating. They're also very safe for people with mobility issues and other issues. And some people just enjoy their cuteness and like to dress them up and take them for a ride. So they can actually pull the weight of a full-grown human behind them in a cart. And that's what they specialize in.
Okay, well, that is awesome. All right, well, he is just adorable, and we're going to take him for a little walk. All right, well, we are going to take Sebi for a little walk right now, and he is ready to go. So Sebi, we're gonna walk and talk. How about that? There we go. There we go. So now you had mentioned to me about a sponsor. Tell me about the sponsor for Sebi.
Yes, so Bonnie Fox, who is a resident in our community, decided she wanted to help and sponsor Sebastian. So she's actually sponsoring all of his care for an entire year.
Oh, that is wonderful. And how much money would something like that cost?
So it depends on the horse. We actually add up their costs for feeding and board and their shoeing, and then you pay a percentage of that. So we have percentage sponsorships, like you could sponsor 25% or 50% of the care, or the whole year, like Bonnie generously did. Yeah. And for Sebastian, that's a little over $3,000.
Wow. Now, does that get you some special privileges with Sebi?
It does. We're actually going to be putting the sponsors' names up on their stalls. They have a special appointment once a month to come spend time with their horse. And then they get a framed photo with their name of their horse. And then they can come, make appointments to come visit with us.
Right. Yeah, you can't really just show up here at the Equestrian Center. You have to make a reservation, or you can come during their tour times as well. What are those hours again?
So we have tours Wednesday through Sunday. On Wednesday and Thursday, they're at 2 o'clock. And then on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we have 2 tours at 12:30 and 2 o'clock.
Perfect. Well, we're going to finish Sebi's walk, and when we come back, we are going to show you his exercises. So stay tuned. I love it. He is doing so well. For a rescue, you guys have done such a lot of great work. So Sebi, we're going to do some exercising now. I know you're a little shy, but we're going to see your exercising. So Laura's going to come in and she's going to show us all your exercises.
One of the things that Sebi does during his weeks here is learn how to be a regular horse. So one of the things he can do to exercise, since we can't ride him, is to lunge. And this is a lunge line.
Okay.
And this we attach to his halter, and he'll go around us in a circle exercising.
All right.
In all his gaits. And this lunge whip, we never actually touch the horse with this.
Okay.
We just use it to encourage them to go forward by positioning it behind them. So when we work with Sebi, we're teaching him how to be a regular horse in training. And part of what we do with all of our horses is exercise them to keep them healthy and strong and develop the right muscles, keep their cardiovascular health good. So Sebastian came to us with not very much training, and one of the things we do with him is lunging, which is having them go out on a line and exercise in all of their gaits, but without the weight of a person on them. So Sebastian walks, trots, and canters on the lunge line, and we also do little exercises with him on the ground where he learns to be touched all over, learns to pick up his feet, and do other things that he needs to do to be safe and healthy.
Now, he did a pretty good job when we were watching him, although hey, he's sassy just like everybody else.
That's right.
Tell me something about him when he turned age 11.
So Sebastian was a stallion. His registered name, Ready to Rule, really describes our little guy. He's got lots of opinions and he's very sassy, but he's also very safe. So we like that about him. We like his spirit. We like to work with it to bring out the best in him. So yes, so when you see us work him, part of training horses is developing skills over time. So since Sebastian is new, he's still working on his skills and has some opinions, but that is totally okay. We're ready to work with him on all of it.
I love it. He is such a doll. He is so much fun. So is there anything else that we should know about him? Maybe his food schedule or?
Oh, so all of our horses, like Sebi, eat 3 times a day. It's really healthy for them because they're natural eating as wild horses or even domesticated horses. The best thing for their system and their gut is to eat all the time. So our horses eat 3 times a day. Some of them have slow feeders to even extend the amount of time that they're able to eat, and that actually helps build up the saliva and keep their system going and keep them healthy. So this one eats Timothy hay 3 times a day.
And also, you eat adorable little beet treats that, because you did such a good job, Sebi, we're going to go back and we're going to get you some more of those treats. Would that be all right?
And I can pick up his little foot for
Oh,
you
yeah,
guys
show me
if
how you do
want.
the feet. Yeah.
We're working on him being touched all over. And one of the things we do so he can have his feet worked on is we ask him to pick up his little feet, and it looks very much like shaking his hands. Yes, he's getting really good at it. Yes, he just had his little hooves worked on yesterday. And they fit right in your hand, which is darling. He's just really a little miracle, a full grown horse in this little package. So we're happy to have him.
Well, he's adorable. Well, let's go get one of your cute little beet treats.
Okay.
All right, and get out of this nice warm sun. You poor thing. So Sebi is used as part of a training program or a therapy program that you hope to incorporate going forward. Tell me a little bit more about that.
Yeah, so when we decided to find a mini horse for our program here, my thought went back to my history in therapeutic riding. Before I came here, I was in Washington State. I was a director at a well-known therapeutic riding program. And I've seen firsthand the powerful benefits of horses and how they can have effect on people with all kinds of disabilities, mobility issues, psychological traumas. So I really wanted to find a way for the Equestrian Center to reach out and have an ambassador that could go out and do good work. And one of the things we thought about with the miniature horses is that we would be able to go out, like some other groups do, to the courtyards and visit people who might be homebound. Mm-hmm. Like they could come out to the stoops and pet and see the miniature horses. We are planning to look for a friend for him that's a trained therapy miniature horse. Mm-hmm. And we hope to be able to take them out at least once a month. So that people who can't come out to the Equestrian Center, and there's a large population here who cannot, will still get to experience the joys and benefits of having horses near them. And there's a lot of studies that have been done about the benefits and the therapeutic benefits of spending time with horses.
Now, you have an example, actually, of a lady that we do feature in an article in the Village Breeze. Yeah. Tell me briefly about what happened with her.
Yes, so we had a wonderful resident. Her name is Kathy, whose son came to us during the COVID closure and asked if he could bring her in. She was wheelchair bound and had had a stroke, among other health issues. Mm-hmm. She was almost nonverbal at the time. And she was a lifelong horsewoman, and he thought it might be helpful to her to be around the horses. So he brought her almost every day. And by the time she sadly passed on Easter, actually, of this year, she was able to recall the names of most of the horses on the property. She was able to speak to us in full sentences, and the benefits to her quality of life from their perspective was huge. So I'm just thankful we were able to do that and have her become part of our barn family while she was here. There's huge impacts that horses can have for people, and I would love to do some of that work here, as well as giving people the chance to learn about and experience horses.
Well, you have a lot of organizations that donate money and time. I mean, we just saw Sharon here, who does some chiropractic work on the horses. And then you mentioned some other people, which is great, and Help the Herd and the Saddle Club. Yeah. So you have a lot of support, which is wonderful.
Absolutely. We're so thankful for the generosity and the talent here in the village. We've had so much support from these groups and people. We're currently, like you mentioned, now providing extra therapeutic services for the horses through donation. We might not have regular budget, but we're able to provide chiropractic and massage for the horses. Mm-hmm. We also have someone doing sound therapy. Because it's extremely important in my mind to take care of and provide a high quality of care for the horses that provide for us. So we're just so thankful. Right now we're in the process of fundraising through Village Community Fund for shade structures for the horses to make them comfortable, and also medical for the GRF horses. So I just couldn't be more grateful for the people in the village who are so grateful to have these horses here and part of our lives every day.
Well, you've done such an amazing job. They're so lucky to have you too, because it wouldn't have happened had you not been here. So congratulations on putting together some great stuff. We appreciate you spending time with us. And Sebi, you've been a good boy. Here's one more treat for you.
He's our star.
Oh, I don't want you to run away though. Come back over here. You did good. I got some quality time with you. Yes, I did. Thank you for being such a good boy. You want to say anything else? Yeah, okay, no. All right, well, that's all for us at the Equestrian Center, and we'll see you next time.
Hi, I'm Vince Ferragamo. I spent some of my best years as an NFL quarterback, but today I've got a new team, and we're helping seniors who spent their best years fighting for our country, defending our freedom, and informing the nation. Our hometown heroes need help. AgeWell Senior Services is their lifeline. Nonprofit AgeWell can do all of this because you care enough to give. Please join me in supporting AgeWell. Donate today.
Our Friday Films continues, and we are showing The Attack, and that is starring Ali Suleiman, and it is an award-winning Pakistani surgeon is shocked to discover that his wife was the terrorist responsible for a suicide bombing. You can catch that today at 2 and 6 p.m., both with closed captioning, brought to you by Providence Mission Hospital. And then tomorrow's film, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, and we'll tell you more about that tomorrow. Okay, let's do a couple of announcements. Queen Nation is playing tomorrow, and it should be a great show at 7 p.m. There are tickets still available. You can do tickets.lagunawoodsvillage.com. More information, you can go to email at recreation@vmsinc.org. All right, let's take a look at our weather. We are looking at very warm temperatures for the remainder of the weekend and into earlier part of next week. We're looking at 87, 68, 89, 69, 89, 68, 86, 68, and 88, 66. Have a great rest of your weekend. We will be back here again tomorrow at 9 a.m. and then we'll see you again on Monday. Have a great day in the village. Bye-bye.